Okay, we're going to have a wee look this morning at the BBC News app, another of the more straightforward apps to use, and one which is very popular with both Apple users for the iPad and so forth, and those using Android tablets such as the Samsung. Now, the BBC News is indicated by the red icon you can see towards the bottom of the screen here with white text, and you simply tap on it to open it, and you are immediately presented with the top stories of the day, which you can see quite clearly there. And it's an example of an app which has been done in a very sort of large block style now, which suits the smaller screens of tablets and phones. So you'll see there hundreds of schools shut after snow. You can start to scroll down up and down through all the features and so forth, and you will see all sorts of things that you can open up at any time. For instance, you've got videos there and so forth. If just to show you an example, if we now think, well, I'll read about the schools closing after the snow, simply tap on the title or the picture, and that opens up, and that gives you the full story of what is happening behind that. Very often stories will include small video clips, as you can see here, and all sorts of pictures and other links to other places. So for instance, if you see text like it says here, your BBC local radio station underlined, you can tap that and that will take you to your local radio station. So you don't have to go and find it, it actually takes you straight there. Okay, when you finish reading a story, simply tap on the back button, which is up underneath the clock on the top left hand of the screen, and that takes you back to the main top stories menu. And as I say, you can scroll down there. Anything that you see, like the skating coach one here, or what happened to take a knee, I turned my shed into a fire station pub, etc., etc. Any of them with the wee play button that you can see with a clock, a time there, telling you that that's a video clip of 1 minute 42 or 1 minute 24, whatever, and you can simply tap on that to open it up. Okay, so nice and straightforward to use. What you'll notice down at the bottom of the page is you're currently in the top stories section, which is red. You've also got other sections there, including most popular, and that is exactly what it suggests. It's the most read and most watched parts of the BBC News app. As is current, and that is updated continuously. Alternatively, you can tap on video at the foot of the page there as well, and that gives you an option to watch the BBC News channel live, or again a wide range of videos that you can choose from. Very often they're similar ones to the ones that you've seen in other pages. Again, remember, when you go back there, you've not got a back button this time, but you can choose to go back to top stories or whatever by using the menu across the bottom. Okay. What I'd like to do finally though is look at My News. When you tap on My News, it allows you to add topics, create your own personal, what they call a news feed. And it's all the stories from your topics that will appear here as it describes on the screen. It's also a great way of getting local news, and if you tap on OK, let's get started, you will find that. So you've now got an Edit My News page. What we can immediately do is you'll see local news, Edinburgh, East and Fife. If I tap on the plus button, that adds that to my news. I can now have a look through scrolling down the subjects on this side here, and I can put in, say, Scotland from under UK topics there, and there's then a whole range of world topics and so forth. If you're interested in politics, you can get news relating to particular parties and subjects and so forth. There's also business, technology, all sorts of stuff that you can add, so you can have a wee look at that to your heart's content. Tap on Done when you're finished, and what that means is you'll see at the bottom of the screen My News has been added, and at the top of the screen you get the latest Edinburgh, East and Fife. If you tap on that, and you'll get all the local news for that region. Okay. Again, I added Scotland when we were in the editor, and that will give you the Scottish national news as well. Okay. Now, at any point, you can go back to the beginning simply by tapping on Top Stories, and that takes you back to where you started. So that's a quick tour around the BBC News app.